Good day, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Military and Foreign Affairs Network. I am your host, the voice of reason. Now, in today's episode, I felt that we needed to have a quick conversation about the cyber truck explosion that took place in Las Vegas outside of the Trump Hotel and Casino. Matthew Livelsberger. Hopefully I'm saying that right. So, an active duty U.S. Army Master Sergeant, his military occupational specialty, MOS, was a 18 Zulu Special Operations Sergeant, active duty U.S. Army. Now, that is not an easy path to take. It is not. And to spend 20 years, almost 20 years, making it to Master Sergeant E8, one step below Sergeant Major, Battalion Sergeant Major. In the U.S. Army Green Berets. Not an easy thing to do. An incredibly challenging role in which a lot of folks who set out on that path simply do not make it. Top secret compartmentalized clearance. Now what I want to do is I want to read you the memorandum that this Master Sergeant in the U.S. Special Forces put out prior to the detonation that occurred in Las Vegas. I'm going to read it to you, and we can have a discussion. We can have a discussion in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Here we go. In case I do not make it to my decision point or onto the Mexican border, I am sending this now. I'm guessing that the decision point was actually destination point. Maybe that's a typo. Please do not release this until 1 January and keep my identity private until then. First off, I am not under duress or hostile influence or control. My first car was a 2006 black Ford Mustang V6 for verification. What we have been seeing with drones, quote unquote, is the operational use of gravitic propulsion systems powered aircraft by most recently China in the East Coast. But throughout history, the U.S. Only we in China have this capability. Our OPSIN location for this activity is in the box is below. China has been launching them from the Atlantic, from submarines for years. But this activity recently has picked up. As of now, it is just a show of force, and they are using it similar to how they used the balloon for SIGINT and ISR, which are also part of the integrated comm system. There are dozens of those balloons in the air at any given time. So because of the speed and stealth of these unmanned AC, they are the most dangerous threat to national security that has ever existed. They basically have unlimited payload capacity and can park it over the WH, White House, if they want it. It's checkmate. USG needs to give the history of this, how we are employing it and weaponizing it, how China is employing them, and what the way forward is. China is poised to attack anywhere in the East Coast. I have been followed for over a week now from likely Homeland or FBI, and they are looking to move on me and are unlikely going to let me cross into Mexico, but won't because they know I am armed and I have a massive VBIED, which is a vehicle-borne improvised explosive device. I've been trying to maintain a very visible profile and have kept my phone, and they are definitely digitally tracking me. I have knowledge of this program and also war crimes that were covered up during airstrikes in Nimruz province, Afghanistan in 2019 by the admin, DOD, DEA, and CIA. I conducted targeting for these strikes of over 125 buildings. 65 were struck because of CIVCAS, civilian casualties, that killed hundreds of civilians in a single day. USFORA continued strikes after spotting civilians on initial ISR. It was supposed to take 6 minutes and scramble all aircraft in CENTCOM. The UN basically called these war crimes, but the administration made them disappear. I was part of that cover-up with USFORA and Agent Redacted of the DEA. So I don't know if my abduction attempt is related to either. I worked with Jen Miller's IO staff on this, as well as the response to Bala Murghab, AOBS commander at the time. Redacted can validate this. You need to elevate this to the media so we avoid world war, because this is mutually assured destruction situation. For vetting my LinkedIn is Matt Berg or Matthew Livelsberger, an active duty 18Z out of 1 through 10. My profile is public. I have active TSSCI with UAP, US SAP access. Sent from Proton Mail. What do you think? What is your opinion of this? Again, if the profession was different, if that was different, we would probably not be doing this content. But again, E8 Master Sergeant, Green Beret, active duty, this raises all kinds of questions. All kinds of questions. Very interesting to see what you guys have in the comment section. Feel free. I will attempt to respond to all comments in one way or another. Have a good day.